Hi, welcome to the Film Prospector, a channel where I'm searching for gold in the windswept ruins of films I've never seen before on my DVD and Blu-ray shelf. The year 2000's South of Heaven, West of Hell is a lot of things. An existentialist western. A grim comedy.
Not there.
I beg your pardon?
Oh! That's the shithole. Hey, don't swing that around, goddammit! I'll knock the fuck out of you!
A bloated vanity project, an oddity full of real characters played by real character actors. It's written, directed and stars country singer and actor Dwight Yoakam. He also performed plenty of music on the soundtrack. Dwight plays Valentine Casey, a sheriff in a tiny Arizona town in the early 1900s.
Are you going to make you pay for my moving picture box? That thing was brand new almost, and it cost me a lot of money, and I want it paid for.
His main problem seems to be all the women that are vying for his attention. Because if you're Dwight Yoakam, of course you're going to call yourself Valentine and write that every woman in the film is to be wildly attracted to you.
Do you like a piece of pie, Tess?
Valentine used to be in a gang called the Henrys, and they come riding through to say hello.
We'll be leaving you now, Marshal.
Love you, Valentine.
They return that night to rob the bank. This is the most action you're going to get for a while. It's well done though, quick and brutal. Jumping forward a year and moving slightly south to nearer the Mexico border, Valentine is now some form of horse wrangler stopping off at a blacksmith and boarding house run by the Dumfries brothers. They're played by familiar faces Bo Hopkins and Matt Clark. Valentine watches the three most interesting individuals in the film go from a train to a boarding house. They are Bridget Fonda's Adeline, Billy Bob Thornton's Brigadier Smalls, and Billy Bob Thornton's blonde wig. They're here to take her young cousin away to a school for the deaf, though Adeline's reappearance after leaving several years ago causes some trouble with her father and her uncle.
She don't need none of them. God damn it, she ain't deaf!
Also arriving is Bridget's real-life dad, Peter Fonda, as Shoshone Bill, head of a travelling Wild West show.
To take this tomahawk hatchet and put it in the middle and burst that little balloon. Well, not bad for no bushwhacker.
And it's here in the second act that everything slows right down as people muse about the central themes of the film of life, death and family.
She intends to take her with her.
Indeed. I believe that's what she'll do. Her journey brought her back here for that reason.
The child's father doesn't seem willing to allow it.
Well, her Uncle Angus is lost on his own path.
I suspect ultimately leaving all of this section in killed any commercial prospects that this film had, as it's bloated and it does nothing to drive a narrative. But I'm glad that Dwight left it like this, as it's at the heart of everything I like about this weird failure. In a separate sequence, Bud Cort plays Otts.
Nice doggy. Nice.
A government man sent to deliver the news of Valentine's death to his family, the Henry gang. That death happened 10 years earlier when Valentine fought in the Spanish-American War. Does news really travel that slow?
That's official. You can see it.
Back to business. It's downright queer.
It appears that Valentine was shot in the war alongside Peter Fonda as they reminisce.
Well, truthfully, I was surprised to hear from you. I think I was a bit confused about what happened to you after Cuba.
Yeah. Cuba gets sort of foggy for me after I was shot.
Billy Bob Thornton was also shot at some point in the past.
When I knew him, he was a big railroad gambler. A couple of years ago, I heard he got killed over a cheat he got caught in cards.
And Bridget Fonda has had her own brush with death.
Place didn't do that.
Well, all I know is you was fine. when you left here.
There's a lot of questions with no real answers here. Are those specific characters ghosts?
Come back to haunt me is what she's done. She's a damn ghost. But she ain't gonna haunt me. No, she ain't gonna torment me. No, no damn ghost.
Or people given a second chance after they returned from the dead.
I talked to Jesus. And he laid my hand to those bellows. And we worked the bellows together.
Or is this dusty, harsh, near-deserted land a purgatory for everyone within it? People out here earning themselves a place in hell, or trying to imagine heaven?
Prodigal son returns. Luke 15, verses 11 through 32. Or should I say, Lazarus this day raiseth from the dead.
I don't know, Leland. I reckon it could be a little bit of both.
I don't know if the film has an answer, but I do like some of the imagery it uses. Valentine is scared of flying too high in a balloon, something which doesn't faze Adeline at all, who of course is also drawn madly towards Valentine.
I'm pretty worthless as a savior, but I wish you'd come with us.
Brigadier Smalls recognises one of his own in Valentine.
Unlike you and I, she retains her sense of smell.
Excuse me?
My olfactory recall is limited to axle grease from the wheels of a train, leather seats in a Pullman car, and tonic on the hair of porters.
Hair tonic?
Well, these were the objects that I was in the closest proximity to at the time of my mortal demise. I believe that you and I share in common this olfactorous malady.
This results in some thoughtful campfire experiments.
Do you smell gunpowder?
Yeah. That's all.
Unfortunately, their relative peace here is eventually destroyed when the Henrys come to rob the place.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Led by Vince Vaughn and an unlikely Paul Rubens, they kill a number of people and attack Adeline.
That's $1 bottle of whiskey.
I reckon Taylor will pay for it when he come back. He's getting our money.
Though she is able to give some brutality back. The rest of the film is slightly more conventional, with Dwight trying to appear tough again on his quest for vengeance.
Vengeance won't give you back what you lost.
This isn't vengeance. It's justice.
I found 6 out of 10 grams of gold in South of Heaven, West of Hell. That might be a little generous, but personally I enjoyed the mix of slow, thoughtful, sometimes awkward sequences, along with quick, brutal violence. There's a few things in here I'm not sure I've ever seen in a western before, or maybe ever want to see in one again.
Shut up! Good Lord, my grandfather had one loin, and he had one sewed up in the war. He sired 7 children. God damn it, count them. 7. Quit moving so damn much. I'm gonna get you other ball.
There's so many familiar faces come out to the desert for a week or so's filming, giving interesting performances. It's a bit of a shame that we end up with just Dwight Yoakam and Vince Vaughn, as for me they're probably the weakest ones here.
Y'all are worthless. I never seen anything as worthless. You can't even rob a goddamn old man and his daughter without pissing yourselves.
The standouts here are Joe Unger as the most vicious member of the Henry gang.
Don't! Come on. Don't? Who said don't? Is that what you said, don't? Hey, the government man!
And maybe Lucas Skew as the head of the Henrys. Both do the absolute most with the screen time they've got.
But it's mixed up, too, because he just doesn't realize that his obligation to see justice done can be overlooked and forgiven to us because we're his family. The same rules of honor don't apply to family as they do to the others out there in this pagan world. And I hope you can open your heart to this simple truth, Valentine.
A blurb on the front of a DVD states that this is a cross between A Wild Bunch and Unforgiven. I think I'd throw in Jim Jarmusch's Dead Man into the pot. It has a similar meandering, slightly spiritual quality to it.
That government man with the letter about you being dead, that's downright queer. What do you make of that, Val?
I don't know if I'm certain of my existence, Taylor. Only my intentions.
How much you might like this film will depend on how willing you are to accept some of that philosophical nonsense in your shit-covered, bathhouse, ball surgery, dynamite-throwing western.
God damn it, Taylor, you blew up Uncle Jude!
Well, shit, goddammit, I saw it!
Thanks for watching. Take a pot shot at like and subscribe, and next week I'll give you a holler about another film starring Billy Bob Thornton.
Now, he's an odd bird.
God damn it! Shut that shit up! Ugh. God damn it! I said shut it up now! Well, you simple-ass bastard! I'll knock hell out of you the next week! I'm talking to you, you mule-eared shit-brain!
Bye!